Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Bitcoin Bulletin, where we dive into the world of cryptocurrency and explore what's driving market movements. In a shocking turn of events, Bitcoin has defied conventional wisdom by continuing its upward momentum despite soaring Treasury yields, which would normally lead investors to flee risk assets like our premier cryptocurrency. Our top story today takes a closer look at why this is happening and what it means for the future of Bitcoin. Bitcoin's historical correlations with macro instruments are well known, but recently, an on-chain analyst has pointed out that investors have been deviating from these conventional expectations. This is largely due to a decoupling between the Bitcoin price and bond yields, which is manifesting as a seeming annulment of the usual macro principles. Historically, when both the US dollar index and Treasury yields are on the rise, capital tends to flee risk assets like Bitcoin. However, this principle doesn't seem to apply in this current cycle. According to Defies, an on-chain analyst with a track record of insightful analysis, Bitcoin's price has remained steady despite yields reaching some of their highest levels in history. But here's where things get really interesting. When the US dollar index declines, which is what's happening right now, investor appetite tends to shift towards risk assets like Bitcoin. This suggests that Bitcoin may have taken on a new role within the macro landscape, one that increases its perception as a store of value. In other words, Bitcoin has broken free from the conventional macro logic that previously dictated its price movements. It's a bold move, and one that could have significant implications for the crypto market moving forward. So what does this mean for Bitcoin? One thing is clear. It's no longer following the usual script when it comes to macroeconomic events. And as we look ahead to the future, it'll be interesting to see how investors respond to this new dynamic. For now, the Bitcoin price remains steady at just over $106,000, reflecting an almost 2% jump in the past 24 hours. But with this decoupling from traditional macro principles, who knows what's next for our premier cryptocurrency? One thing is certain. The future of Bitcoin is full of surprises. That's all for today on Bitcoin Bulletin. Stay ahead of the curve and stay informed. We'll be back with more insights and analysis as the market continues to evolve.